This is a song I wrote for AI to welcome you all to the show tonight. Merry Listmas and happy holidays. Merry Listmas and happy holidays. Merry Listmas and happy holidays.
Sorry, cut it off a little early there. Hello, friends. Merry Listmas and happy holidays. Sorry for the noise going on. I have my dishwasher running and it's like right there. Small apartment. I thought it was going to be done by now, and it's not. So that's what I'm working with tonight. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you can hear and see me okay. As per usual, I see Patrick Murphy in the chat over on YouTube, but not on Restream, which, again, don't know why that is, but thank you, Patrick, for flying by and saying hello and lighting up the thumbs up. If you're watching, if anyone else is watching, do the same. Hit the thumbs up, even if you're bored. Maybe it'll keep me motivated to listen more. I don't know, you guys. I am on the struggle bus today, that's for damn sure. So we're not gonna have the longest live tonight, but I did want to come on and check in with you guys, see how you're doing, if you're even partaking in Listmas. Sorry, I need to position my phone somehow so that it charges. That's my struggle right there. All right, there it is. I don't see you, Landshark. No, I see you now. Hello, Night Glenn. Now I see you. It's like hide and seek up in here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, struggling. Yeah, definitely struggling with the listing and the selling and just truly all of it. Let's see. There is a Christmas design on Restream. Okay. I can work with this. I can also work with this, but you can hardly see it. And she gets distracted. This is the ADHD kicking in. Is this supposed to be Christmassy? I can't tell. Oh, there's one where Santa is literally looking in the window, and I don't know how to move myself out of the way for you to see, but anyway, I think we're gonna do this one. I like this one. Goes with the thumbnail. Anyway, y'all, now I have something in my eye. I'm really tired, but I did wanted to check in to see how you guys are doing with your goals, if you have any, and how you're doing in general, how you're doing with the holiday season. Are you surviving? Are you going crazy yet? Again, if this is super loud, let me know. I can switch to my laptop and be marginally further away from my dishwasher. That is always an option. And my phone is not charging. Nope, never mind. It is. Just not telling me that it is. Okay, I did snap a few pictures right before hopping on because I realized I only had like 2 things left to list that were photographed. 3 technically, but 1 I didn't take a picture of the inventory number. So when I do my inventory audit, possibly this weekend, or towards the end of this week, I will locate that and then list it. So sorry, guys. I have stuff in my eyes. It might just be me being sleepy. I can't tell. I don't want to like show you a close-up of my eyeball over here. Okay, well, let's list something. I need to set up my stuff here too. I was literally photographing and listening to sad music up until the time came to go live. What is this Vendu? Okay, Vendu decided to send me some survey that popped up and was in my way. Vendu also should be done relisting for the day. So let's share my screen. Be a little productive. What? No, that's not what I wanted. Again, she's a mess. What am I sharing? Screen share. That's the one. There we go. I did make 2 sales in the last 2 days, which sounds very sad, and indeed it is. The reason why I'm mentioning it is that, here we go, that yesterday I made my first sale after 5 days of no sales. So the magic of Q4 has not reached my closet at stores. So yeah, I made one sale yesterday, one sale today. Neither of them were fantastic by any means, but it's 2 things out the door. So that's great. But yeah, I think that week was probably one of my worst weeks in reselling this year, just because there was like a 5-day period of no sales. Wild. That hasn't happened since forever, unless I was, putting my stores and closet on vacation for some reason because I was out of town. So that was definitely not fun. I don't love that. Everything's getting more expensive. My kid has expensive Christmas wishes, and it's like, I need to sell some stuff. It's not my fun money. It's my pay the bills and get your kids stuff for Christmas money. So anyway, Glamour went down a Beastie Boys rabbit hole. We were on different ends of the musical spectrum tonight, but that's fine. I was listening to Taylor Swift, honestly. I was listening to Folklore and Evermore. Been doing that on repeat since her last concert because that's the mood I've been in. It's just like a little somber, not because of the concerts, but just in general with life. Why, hello, Dodo. Thank you for swinging by. How are you doing with reselling? I know you're getting ready to ramp it up a little bit, if I remember correctly. So let us know how that's been going, how you're making your way through I think you have a death pile that you mentioned the other day. So let us know how you're making your way through that. I hope you're making more progress than me with my 70 item haul. Y'all, I've been photographing it like 5-6 items at a time. How many did I photograph tonight? I was actually surprised how quickly I could photograph when in a time crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not crazy good, but like I did 4 items in a little over 10 minutes. So that's not bad. So we can do that. I need to move these, talk amongst yourselves for a second. I need to move my pictures in the proper folder. I mean, I don't need to, honestly, but I'd like to copy where. Here's the problem. I've been working, I have 2 work computers. I know, fancy, at this point that I'm using. And clearly I use both for non-work purposes too. So I have folders with downloaded pictures of items to list on both computers, and they're not always updated. Okay, what is this folder? I know there's like one. Okay, that's the one I still need to list. Again, sorry, this is super boring right now. I just need to figure out what I am doing with my life. Okay. I'm just sorting through photos so I don't forget to list anything, because that has happened before. Where's this folder? Okay, photos. Paste. And that I also don't try to list something a second time that's already listed. Okay, I'm missing like 2 things. And I don't believe they're on this computer, so okay, I was gonna put on some music, and then people started showing up in the chat. Let's give the Christmas music another try. We're slowly getting I'll keep moving folders while we're listening to Christmas music. I'm almost done, you guys. Alrighty. I also wanna list my stuff in order. I did list a bunch of stuff last night and the night before, believe it or not. Not live, so I haven't been a total slacker, but it's also moving very slowly. And if you remember, I set myself the goal of listing 5 items daily during Listmas. I think the most I've done is 4, and that was rare. It's more like 2 to 3, and then I run some relists. That's kind of how it's been. Okay, my pictures are sorting themselves out. Dried up after a trickle of sales. Sale that I dropped off today. Can't wait to get that 16. Same girl. I had a $13 sale today, so I know how you're feeling. Day of rest. That's so important. Ton of organization, make room for stuff once listed. Big problem with getting ish done. Yeah. You have a couch sitting in your entry. Honestly, relatable though. Relatable. I have inventory all over. I'm looking at a big tub right now that has bin stuff from that last haul in it, because I was looking for it earlier to put my items that I had photographed and bagged into that, just to keep it like just gathered in one place before I put things in my inventory tubs, because they're all like behind this thing over here, and I just didn't want to pull it all out because I didn't have time. And then I realized that tub is full of inventory too, and I live on 750 square feet. That needs to fit 2 people and a whole reselling business, and if you do the math on that, that's not a lot. So we're struggling. New free couch about a month ago. Old one has been acting like a privacy screen. I mean, there's that. But the thing is, with a couch, you can't really move it by yourself. You need to have people come over and help you, you know? So it's not so much that you're slacking moving something out of your house. It's just you need help, I assume. Giant box of boxes. Oh, yes. Yes. I do have a box of boxes too. Yeah, I think that's also kind of why I haven't been like decorating or anything for Christmas, because I have so much shit everywhere, and it feels like I'm just putting Christmas lights on a pile of inventory. It's just like, it doesn't feel festive. You know, you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. That's the kind of situation I have. I don't feel like the place is where I want it to be to look festive. It very much looks like somebody unorganized is working on reselling stuff here. That's what it looks like. So anyway, I released a bunch of stuff right before the show. Some of those probably did not make it to my car, and I need to deal with it. I also selectively didn't relist a few things. This one because it's so summary. I mean, I still will, but like it wasn't a priority today. This one and the shoes I'll probably just redonate, and these I think I'm going to send to ThredUp. I was so excited to find Girlfriend Collective, because it's such a little niche activewear brand that does like very limited drops and stuff, and the girlies love it, but I guess not pre-owned. I don't know. I may not have a size, I don't remember, but yeah, that's going to go to ThredUp. The Armani I got for free from my good friend Ellie back in Jersey, but it's also not been selling, so I'm debating if I want to send it to ThredUp or to the Real. It does have a flaw too. We shall see. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here that this Free People skirt needs to go. It just needs to go. I've had it for way too long. Size 0 sequin skirt. Watch, now it's gonna sell. All right, let me empty my trash because I'm OCD like that, and then let us go. I will say I did, if you look at up here, normally my vendor plan has 25 listings, so I did commit and purchase an extra 40 for this month, so it's not like I'm not committed to the listing. And when I say this month, my plan renews on the 28th, so that gives me 17 days to list a bunch of stuff, because I was doing the math and I'm like, okay, I could get the 20 extra listings, but then that's if I really do 4 to 5 a day, which not really. But even if I do 3 a day, that's not going to get me very far. So, okay. Yeah, we're gonna relist. No, we're gonna list. Good God. Some stuff. The benefit of getting additional items on Vendor is you also get additional background removal, so I don't need to fiddle with remove.bg, which has not been working super well. It's upright so spin and circle. It's so funny. I will literally do that, just like move stuff around that's clearly in the way, but just to get past it instead of dealing with it. So honestly, that's a fair assessment. It sounds like a good idea, honestly, to do that. Okay, let's list. Oh, let's say hello to Kelly. It's annoying at times having my whole business set up at a separate place. That's the thing. So when I got rid of my storage unit, obviously I'm glad to have that extra almost $200. Well, I was paying $170, and then they were going to renew it to almost $200. So I have an extra $170 a month. So I'm definitely happy about that. And the other thing I like is, like, if I really need to check on something, or just if I want to grab another sale I made and just send it out with whatever I'm sending out that day, then it's really nice to have my inventory here and I don't need to drive down the road, which is not a big deal. It's an extra little thing you need to plan for. So in that aspect, I like it. But yeah, the chaos is definitely, it's frustrating. And I firmly believe I can make this space work better for me. But it's a matter of time and it's a matter of money, because, I mean, you can only put so much in the place, but like, if you don't have a lot of like close storage, it's always going to look messy to a degree. So I'm trying to do what I can in like covering things so that at least I'm not too bothered by it at all times. But yeah, it's tricky because it's like my kitchen goes right into like my little reselling space / work space, one of my workspaces, into my little crafting area. Taylor still on my mind. Area, and then there's already like the living room to one side, and then my clothing rack with my inventory that needs to be processed over there by the door, and it's just, there's so much crap. So doing another inventory clear out is definitely at the top of my list. Also clearing out my own closet. I just also need to go through my whole house and just be like, tackle one area at a time and just get rid of stuff, because I only have so much room, you know? So anyway, Fartak. Well, here we go. Hello, buddy. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm looking like over to the side because that's where my screen is, within my screen, but my camera's up there, but there's nothing there to look at for me other than the camera light, and I'm just bad with it because I can't read what you're writing if I'm looking up there. Anyway, let me run this Chico's jacket through Google Lens. No, I'm in an entirely different app. Oh, how many of you sell on Mercari? And do you have thoughts about their whole, we're going back to our old fees, but not really, switcheroo? It's just, man. Between Poshmark doing the whole, oh, we're changing our fees. Oh, never mind, we're changing it back. We messed up. And then Mercari kind of sort of doing the same thing. I'm just like, who is running these places? You can't freaking do that. Like, it makes you look bad. I don't care if it's much better than it was before. It doesn't look like it's going to be much better than either other model that they used before, to me. But man, and at the same time, like I'm getting annoyed with it now. But at the same time, I'm so mentally checked out of whatever all these platforms are doing. It's just like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just, some more bullshit, because at the end of the day, what am I gonna do? You know, I'm dependent on at least eBay and Poshmark, mostly eBay, honestly, at this point. When I'm looking at where I make the most sales and make the most money currently, it's definitely eBay. But yeah, Mercari is just like, all right, do what you must. Well, like 8 to 10 sales a month are not going to be super affected by it, I don't think. But anyway. Okay, let me scroll through and see what y'all are talking about. I will list this eventually, I I promise. Yeah, awkward reselling spaces. I get it. I get it. All right. Happy that you guys are talking amongst yourselves. I need to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Fartech, you only sell on eBay? Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Right now, I'm at this point where I'm like, might as well, because it's. But I'm also not making a ton of sales there, you know? If it was to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm making daily sales on eBay and everything else just kind of trickles in, I'd be like, maybe it's not worth the time. But that's also one reason why I'm glad I don't have a storage unit anymore, because reselling has been so crappy where I'm like, it's really not worth that extra money. Georgie! Hello, sugar. Good to see you. All the way in the UK. Up late again. I don't know how you do it, buddy. I don't know how you do it, but I'm glad you're here. Glenna says she has too many hard goods and collectibles. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, even if I was interested in selling hard goods and collectibles and such, or glass or whatever, there's absolutely no way. No freaking way. Okay. Let's list this Chico's jacket, which, I'm sorry, does this read Chico's to you? It looks a little more pale on here. It's actually, let's see if I can enhance that. It's a little more pink than this. Oh, saturation maybe. I'm not trying to alter my pics too much, but if it really doesn't look like what it looks like in person in the picture, and I'm like, okay, we need to do a little bit of magic here. It might also just be my screen. Yeah, that's a lot more like it. That's kind of what it looks like. It's down here. I'm looking at it. It's even more pink than that. All right, somebody had it listed on eBay, and it sold apparently for $22.99. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, what did they call it? Chico soft pink shine liquid full zip windbreaker packable hoodie. All right. All that sounds really good. I should open it in a new tab and copy and paste, but we're not gonna do that. Chico's blush pink windbreaker zip jacket. If I have typos and I'm not looking up, don't point them out. I will catch them eventually. Thank you. Full zip hooded jacket. Hooded rain jacket. Here we go. We're building a title. Blush pink windbreaker. Shiny. It's not really a metallic or anything like that, but it's close. I want to throw in like a girlhood core or something, but I can do that in the description. Definitely not long sleeves. These are 3/4 sized. Okay, where is... I do have a Chico's size chart saved, but not on this computer. Chico's a size chart. Images. Chico's. Oh, bless you, person on Poshmark who also has it saved. Open image in new tab. Blah. A size 2 is a size large. Ooh, I think I guessed that in my haul. Yay. I know things. Kind of, sort of. Georgie is up late eating chocolate. Should be working. Hey, I have no complaints, no notes about that. I baked 2 things this evening. I made a banana bread, and then I made some cinnamon toast crunch muffins, which taste good in theory, but I made them in these little silicone, like the Wilton silicone muffin cups. They're like heart-shaped. And I don't know if it's the silicone cups or something else, but to me they have like a little bit of a weird aftertaste. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm bringing them to my friend's house tomorrow. They're having a grading party, which I used to organize these when I was still teaching, and now I'm not, but they're still doing them, which is awesome. And so I'll just go and work, because it's doing my work day and I work from home. Perks. What did I say? What did I say? Size large. Boom. Glamour, you got a crap a box? I mean, a box of crap. See myself out. Anyone have anyone else to hand this over to? Never mind. Never mind, Glamour. Glamour. Take
Hello.
wheel. Jesus Christ, I'm a mess. Ooh, whatever is on
I'm
you is
wearing a
super pretty.
kimono. Alec got this for me. My youngest son got this for me when he was stationed in Japan.
It's
So
pretty.
it's fun. It's like a smoking jacket. It's like a very warm smoking jacket because it's unbreathable fabric, so I know it's not silk.
Right.
But it's embroidered and yeah, it's got a little pocket for my smokes.
Nice.
Kristen,
Chris needs a break. Girl, tell me about it.
decorated.
No worries. I feel that.
Yeah,
I haven't watched your unboxing yet, Guama. I know I missed it the other day, but I
it
have
was
to
crap.
watch.
Put it on in the background. The stuff I got.
What'd
Was
you
crap.
get? The winter clothing box?
Yes, and it was utter crap. I was.
Did you get it
There
in
was
your
only
size
one
or a
sweater in
different
the
size?
entire box.
That sucks.
And I used my $10 credit for that stupid thing, and I'm like, ugh, thread up, you did me wrong. Oh my god, I just realized I'm smoking on camera. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's after. Who cares? What was I gonna say?
Oh,
As long
it
as you're
says
not doing meth on
camera.
camera.
I press B.
You press V. What?
Hold on, let me press B and see what happens. Oh, look at me! Look at me!
Look at you,
I'm under
DJM.
DJM.
Oh,
Don't judge
don't
me.
judge me.
Don't you judge me.
DJ Mama. So wait, was the box? Was the clothing in your size?
It was sizes 14 and large and up.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't for me, it was for reselling,
Yeah.
and it sucked for reselling. And the only thing was that it seriously was utter crap. And the only salvageable thing is that my mom had some pants that were elastic waisted polyester pants in my mother's size that she wanted.
Okay.
Which should tell you everything you need to know about that box.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I was gonna get that box and it was not in stock in any of the sizes that were close to my size range, or I think the 14 may have been in stock, but I was like, winter clothing, because I figured it's gonna be jackets. I need bigger, and I don't really need anything for myself, but I figured with the dress box that I got, a video coming soon, I filmed it, I have to edit it. I figured, okay, I'm gonna get it in like my size / slightly bigger. If I get a few like comfy house dresses out of it, that's fine.
Yeah, the jackets were like cold water. There was a cold water creek, and you're getting it right. Like you're feeling this.
Yeah,
it was so God, it was so awful.
That sounds awful. Yeah. I mostly had not great things in my dress box. I don't want to spoil too much. There were two things where I was like, okay, I'm a little hopeful for these. One should do better than the other, but we'll see. I learned something about new brands, so.
They gift wrapped. Here's the funny part. Then they gift wrapped like this piece of crap dress. And they were like, ooh, it's a special flawed gem surprise for you. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, would you get off my jock? This is awful.
Did they send you more than what they were supposed to?
Yes, and it was all crap. Yeah. Even the extras were crap. Yeah. It was so bad.
They sent me a lot more, but taking that out of the equation, I'm probably left with the amount of items that they said they would send me that's either resellable or wearable for me. I mean, it's not great stuff. I also fully don't freaking remember what was in there.
And I don't even care if the brand is great, if the style is like bumping, you know, but it was neither. It was like really plain clothing. Like if your grandma donated a box to ThreadUp, this is what was in that box. It was so god awful. So anyway, lesson learned, you know, off your jock. Yeah, get off my jock.
I mean, honestly, my expectations were low for that one, the dresses box too, because I'm like, this is a new thing they're trying out. They're acting like it's all in demand, and it's probably just another way for them to get rid of their bullshit. Sorry, I'm looking over at my measurements here. So yeah, it's just I haven't fully formed an opinion on them yet, but I have a feeling a lot of people got them and will unbox them and they're gonna be crap. Well, because the more they curate it, quote unquote,
right?
I think the less good or each of these boxes are going to be. I don't know, but I also think they have some stuff where they just legitimately don't know what they have. So yeah, I don't know.
I know what they had. I got a box full of it. And yeah.
Full zip clothing? That's not what I wanted to. This is what happens when I talk and type at the same time.
Yeah, someone cleaned out a house and thought they'd try to make some money from it. Yeah. Well, congratulations.
I mean, to be fair, I'm sending a lot of shit to FedUp too. Most of that they didn't list. I'm waiting for the day where either I unbox something and get back something that I send in, or you or somebody else I watch unboxes it, and I'll be like, yeah, I sent that.
Right.
At this point, it's bound to happen sooner or later.
By the way, Georgie decorated gingerbread tonight because he's cool. So as long as you didn't dress them in Coldwater Creek and old lady elastic pants, I think you're good.
Listen, I feel like,
better than the average.
I feel like Georgie could make Coldwater Creek and elastic band pants work.
Only Georgie could.
Only Georgie
could, yeah.
Specifically. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some like vintage Coldwater Creek where I'm like, I might want to sell that. Rarely, but it happens. But yeah, it's
like their Christmas vests and their goofy Christmas sweaters and stuff. That will sell. It will sell. I don't know how it sells and who's buying it, but it will sell. But like the rest of it is just, oh my god! I'm just like, oh. It's not a hot seller, I will say that. So I'm going to go ahead and begin listing, since I did put some things. I did go ahead and download things from my phone before I got on. I have a Peloton. Yeah, a Peloton Adidas. I guess it's a sports bra size medium.
Nice. Some Peloton leggings that get a little bit of action here and there, but have not been selling.
Okay. Peloton.
Okay.
Black with gray pattern, not square pattern.
Nope, that's not. I cannot type.
Racerback. Okay, Racerback.
Racerback clothing. This is not going to be a long show tonight, by the way. I'm so stupid tired. And my kid actually went to sleep a little bit earlier than usual, which was nice. And I debated to just hop on a little bit earlier. And then I'm like, I only have 2 things that I can list, which is probably all I'm going to be doing. But then I'm going to be struggling tomorrow. So, $1.30. I knocked out a few pictures of anything that did not need to be steamed after being washed. You are a renowned fashion icon, Georgie.
We all know this. On 2 continents now.
If you don't know, now you know.
Okay, I guess
almost all of my items haven't been good. Yeah, the whole like $15 fee is really a killer. And I should have credit for like one of my boxes. When they switched to their whole like different program, whatever it was, they said, okay, you get a $15 credit on one of your clean out kits, which essentially covers the fee. So when I send in my next box, I want to make sure it's packed with good stuff so I get paid a little bit better and earlier. So we'll see. I definitely have a few things where I just made like, I don't know, 30 cents on them. I had 1 or 2 really good sales where I was happy. I made a little bit of money on pretty much all of my boxes, but some of them it was really just watching items sell for like 30. Well, the payout would be like $1, 30 cents, $2, and it's like you barely get to the threshold to where you make more money than what they're charging you in fees. So that was annoying. Patrick says shelf life on a gingerbread house should not be over 15 years. We had one in our fridge for the longest time because, not 15 years, but like because my kid was so emotionally attached to it. And then at some point this past fall, it started crashing and coming down. And he's like, we should probably get rid of it. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus or bread or whoever, because I need to space my fridge back. My kid forms emotional attachments to the weirdest things. Sometimes it's a leaf he picks up. Sometimes it's a stick that it sits in my house. Then he forgets about it.
I get that. I have like certain coffee cups, certain like, I get that. I do.
Fair. Oh my God. I want to tell you guys what he said this morning, but just I need to contextualize. He's very smart and he says a lot of really weird shit. So nobody be concerned, okay? This morning.
A lot was called childhood. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm taking the music down a little bit. It feels a little loud. So this morning, yeah, I don't know if this is any better. This morning we're talking about something.
Like just another squinch.
Hold on, it's really hard to do because
it's very Marchy.
It's also very Christmassy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it may also be louder for the chat. Anyway, so this morning we're talking about something. I always draw him a little note for his lunchbox, and we're talking about that. And I said something, blah, blah, blah. I hope you can recognize it. He's like, I think I can. You're a really good artist. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then he goes, and I want to be a really good arsonist. And I'm just like,
do we not all?
Sorry, what? No, that's a crime, not a job, buddy.
It's also, I think it's also one of the 3 markers that they look for. No, I'm joking.
Tell me about it. I'm like, yep, this is.
I think he's just playing,
there are certain moments and certain things that he tells me where I'm like, I should make a note of this because one day I'm gonna sit on a fucking witness stand and.
That's something you're gonna have to tell the FBI.
Yeah, at some point I was like, so is that when he was 8?
He's just playing with word sounds. He's not serious.
No.
I on the other hand, would kind of like to know.
Listen, I appreciate the pun. I'm a little proud that you put artist and arsonist together. That was freaking clever.
That was the whole reason why he did that. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I talked to him about it, and he's like, "Why? I want to set stuff on fire. Why not?" And I'm like,
there are people who do that for a living, right? There's got to be.
I told him how much he would not like prison because he's so picky with food. And I'm like, you would not have anything to eat there.
Okay, speaking of which, I am selling I'm selling a St. John's Bay jacket as we speak.
Yikes.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I found it. It was tan. It was corduroy. It's a 1X, which kind of overrides the St. John's Bay. Not by a lot, but by enough. Somebody who's 1X to be like, I can.
A larger size can do wonders. And I'm not gonna lie, I have some or used to have some items. I know, I saw. I used to have some items in my closet that were like a Kim Rogers, and they were my favorite piece, and I just didn't know anything about brands, so I didn't care. Also, Fartsag, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. At least that way he's gonna make enough money to buy me a nice house, so I can just chill. That's the goal. Whenever he tells me he doesn't want to go to school, I'm like, you need to go to school to get a job, to get out of my house, and you can pay for my stuff. That's the goal. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Corduroy. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I have the worst.
Sounding words out?
Yes, and it's a simple word. I can spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but tan corduroy pants is like the hardest.
Listen, today I had to like double and triple check. I had to hover over my calendar in the bottom bar of my screen to make sure I spell calendar correctly. So I'm like, it's A, then E, and then A. It's not, it's just like completely just not capable of thinking straight. And then I put a table together that had all the months of the year in it. I spelled September with a B instead of a P. So that was that. That was fun. Oh shoot! What are the little things at the tip of the drawstring cords called? These guys. I used to know this.
I don't.
I looked it up once for shoelaces.
Help us, Dodo, help us, George. It's not that we don't love you.
It's something with an E, I think.
But
aglet. Close enough.
What?
Aglet.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Just the tip, please. I always spell February.
I knew as I was saying it, I was like, somebody's gonna.
Or, okay, is it just me or does everybody else go Wednesday when you're spelling it out? Like in your head, you go Wednesday.
Not as much anymore, but definitely. I do that with certain words, yes.
Yeah, and like February. That's how I have to.
February.
Yeah.
The worst. All right.
Just worry if you ask, how do you stick a flashbang?
I mean, there isn't much animal cruelty, which I'm happy about. At least not in like real life. There's in Minecraft, but that's a different story.
Well, I mean Minecraft. Right?
You need food, okay? You need food in Minecraft, and that's one way of getting it. That's how you can tell I've played a lot of Minecraft with my kids. I actually like it. It's one of the games that annoys me the least. Features. Tis hooded.
That's front pockets, right? Yeah, 2 front pockets. Okay.
Inner pocket.
Very good. Very gently used condition.
So gentle.
No flaws. It really doesn't have flaws. I honestly, it's something that I could wear.
Nice.
But
not your thing.
Well, I went through a lot of corduroy in the 70s.
Yeah.
And the swish really annoys me. And that would be my arms. They'd be like swish, 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 swish. Yeah.
It's like people wearing sequin dresses and things. I'm like, how? It scratches the parts of your body that are like where your skin is exposed, and then it rubs together. I don't see the comfort in it. I don't get it.
But some people love the fashion of it. It does say dark academia. It does say like academia in general, and it very much says, stealth wealth. So there is that. Now I have my descriptors.
You know what? I spent many years in academia, and most people do not wear corduroy.
But it's what people. It's kind of like when people get like
perceived
shimmery gold dresses, and they're like, "This is what rich people wear," and you're like, "Not really," but okay, it's what rich people on TV wear. Sure.
When dark academia first became a thing, I was like, "Oh, is this what we're gonna call my trauma now?"
Right.
No,
now you have a name for you have a name for your demons. Yay.
Oh, I named them all.
It doesn't work practically, but hey, I can spell it. I say in my head, never eat chocolate, eat salad. Sandwiches and remain young for necessary. Put those, the rest
work
goes back. I mean, we all do our spells differently, that's all. Measures 26 by 26 and a half. Okay.
I am so tired.
A Chris the chest.
A Chris, yes. Okay, which very detailed picture are we going to take out from Akari? Man, so I listed the freaking Lulu's wedding gown with the train and everything and the lace yesterday. And aside from taking a bazillion photos of it to get every freaking detail, and describing it, which was, describing it wasn't bad, but just like getting the full view of it, it's like, thank God for stock photos. Sorry, I know we're not supposed to use them, but sometimes you just gotta.
I mean,
but then I had so many darn pictures that it was fine on eBay. On Poshmark, I had to take like 2, I think, off. And then Macari and Depop was just a nightmare because Depop has like, 8? Macari has 12. And I'm like, I have like 24 pictures of this dress. And I need them all. I don't, but it sucks. I don't love it. I don't love the restrictions. See, this is something Macari could just adjust already. I know they already did once, but at least give us like 16. I hardly ever have more than 16 pictures.
Eclectic Grandpa. Ooh.
Eclectic Grandpa.
Eclectic Grandpa it is.
Dallas Wilford.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're going to list this Chico's jacket on Depop only because I feel like it's giving. It's giving Depop.
Should I put indie sleeves? Nah, I feel like that's too...
I have no idea what that means, still.
Yeah, it's monochromatic, but I'm not going to put monochrome just yet. If I need to, I can, but there's also...
Yeah.
Preppy, yes. Quiet luxury. There we go. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. $20. I got that thing. And the thing is that I don't think I would have priced it so low, but I got it for, it was like $10, but the Goodwill had yellow tags for 75% off. And I always look for those yellow tags first. And it was, so that jacket cost me $2.50.
Nice.
So, you know, and I think it was worth it. Hey, look, my face is Patrick Murphy. Aw.
Your face is the one college
Patrick,
guy.
you're on my face.
It's like we have to cover
on my face
for freaking privacy reasons.
Yeah, the one college guy, right? The one with the elbow patches.
Oh, he's talking about the Macari ads.
Oh,
it's the whole thing. Just don't interrupt his flow.
I'm not hip.
Yeah, no. Oh, neither are they. Patrick and I have an unhealthy obsession with the Macari ads from a few years ago. You just need to either ignore it or roll with it. Those are your options. I recommend ignoring it.
Ashley, Mishka.
Right. Tommy Bahama.
Dark red. Crossbody. Clutch.
Ooh. All right, Tommy Bahama, with your copyright pattern. It says that somewhere on the tag. Yep, copyrighted print. Is the Christmas music still playing? I can't hear anything.
Clutch. Swear to God, Dana. What the hell is my problem sometimes? Oh, now this sounds like something that would be like the Beatles or something. Or like the Mamas and the Papas Christmas song or something like that. Yes. Dark red clutch.
Hawaiian. That is the Hawaiian?
Chain handle with carabiner. Also comes with long chain.
My laptop sticky. I mean my keyboard.
Long
size medium. Hold on, Glim, I'll be right back. I mean, I'm still here, but okay, size medium. So what's everybody in the chat doing? Are just enjoying our misery, or are you productive? I mean, I know Georgie's eating chocolate. You know that. Patrick Murphy's watching Macari commercials.
Uppy quilted. No. Okay, women.
Colors. Does this is orange? Kinda.
Clutch. Yes, it does. Sure, add it to my boutique. Why not?
Because it's not boutique?
It's close enough. I mean, what are they going to do?
I mean, nobody really cares either.
Nobody gives any crap.
Not a singular F is given about Poshmark boutiques.
Right?
Yellow and muted orange floral. Hawaiian shirt.
Now what? Not entirely sure what to do for description. Feminine, definitely. Oh, vegan. It is vegan. Oh, hello. Hi. Come on back. I know. Unisex I could put on there, but
I mean, you could.
Sporty silk sheer sequin satin ruffle rosette. No. Quilted. There we go. Quilted like Northern.
Quilted like Northern. Please write it like that. No, it's funny. I was taking a bunch of pictures of a bunch of items in a row, and like different items, different sizes, some men's, some women's, and I swear to God, like 4 items in a row had the same pit to pit across measurements.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just erased the bottom part of it and just left it there. I'm like, that's kind of wild. And yes, we say pit to pit on this channel because whatever.
I wish I could say pit to pit in my listings. It just sounds gross, so I can't.
It doesn't sound gross to me. My theory is people who don't say pit to pit or don't like pit to pit also have trouble saying vagina. So we're not those people.
I may or may not have trouble saying vagina.
I blame your, what is it? Your upbringing.
Did you guys ever? Yes, I'm very, very evangelical, Pentecostal. Holy crap! Here's the funny thing. Did you ever see The King of the Hill, where Peggy Hill had to teach a sex ed class?
Oh boy, I think I have. Maybe. Yeah, oh wait, no, not King of the Hill.
It was really, really funny because she's in the bathroom and she's practicing because she has never she's never said these words out loud, right? So she's never said vagina or anything like that out loud. So she starts with happiness, 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 penis, and her husband comes running in. He's like, "What the hell are you doing, cursing on the neighborhood?" It's so funny because every time I hear the word penis now, I think happiness.
That is funny.
Trouble saying vagina for different reasons. Yeah, that's where you come from. That's your origin story, George. You can say you can also say vajaja. You can say the good china. I call it the good china.
My whole thing is, especially with like raising a young child, I'm like, you're gonna know proper terms for everything. Sorry. Yeah. And then this is what I get. He tells me he wants to be an arsonist because I taught him big words. It's all my fault.
By the way, Whiting and Davis. Hello. Smoke, do it in style.
So shiny.
I know. I'm getting ready to smoke. Should I turn off my camera?
You do, you boo. Yeah, you're basically covered by Patrick Murphy anyway. Vaginal area. See, in listings, I will straight up say crotchal region. No
crotchal region.
And to be honest, I think crotch is a worse word than vagina. Like, not it sounds just like it sounds worse. Yeah, it sounds
for some reason when you call it crotch, it sounds dirty, doesn't it? It sounds like it sounds like not like dirty, like sexy. I'm talking like dirty, like it sounds like a dirty thing, a thing that has not been washed.
It sounds like it smells.
You call it a foo-foo.
A foo-foo.
Archie calls it a foo-foo.
You also call it a fanny, don't you?
Oh, you know what my mom calls it? She calls it a bottom, and it's either your front bottom or your back bottom. That's what I grew up with. Wow. This is my house. Yeah. I grew up.
No wonder you can't say pit to pit. Jesus. And honestly, I was not raised in a super like we're super open and talk about our bodies type of house either, but like
crotchety old man. Anyway. That's the exception to the rule, yeah. But yeah.
Oh boy.
I grew up super, super conservative. In the UK, fanny is actually slang for vagina. So when you guys say fanny pack, you may giggle.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, my fanny pack.
I've told the story before, several of these actually. The word mushy. I can't even say it without giggling. In German, it's spelled differently, but it sounds the same. It's like it's like a euphemism, if you will. It's like a little kid word for a vagina.
For a foo-foo.
It's kind of like foo-foo, yeah. It's also sometimes used for cats, so it's kind of like pussy, like pussycat.
I gotcha.
I'm gonna get demonetized. Anyway, and then also
cat is a pussycat.
The brand Show Me Your Moo Moo is also another one of those words for a vagina. So the brand Show Me Your Moo will never not amuse me. Because it's like,
you know what? That's just education. We're just educating the public here.
I'm teaching German, okay?
We had a Katie Rotten Crotch in our.
Oh, poor Katie. Leave Katie alone.
Leave Brandy alone.
Yeah, leave Brittany alone too.
What was that guy?
Leave them all alone. Come for the guys, not the girls.
Katie Rotten Crotch.
Why am I listing this under women? See, because we're talking about vaginas. That's why.
Wait, Dodo, are we saying Kochi or Coochie?
I'm saying coochie.
Because my Kochi is my handbag. Oh, Coochie. Yep. Coochie.
Yeah.
Coochie. That's really funny too, because my parents would have considered that a curse word. I'm learning German. This is good.
Jordy, stick with me for all the words Duolingo is not gonna teach you.
Shove it in your bush.
Duolingo used to have a flirting section.
Oh.
And it was so bad. It was like horrible flirting, but it was funny. And I was looking for it like when I was going back on Duolingo a while ago, and it wasn't there anymore. And I'm like, well, that's disappointing. I don't know how to flirt in all the languages.
This is so cool. Every time I hit like V, I
you
just
should, Patrick.
It's kind of cool.
So just V by itself?
Yeah, just V by itself.
Look at that.
I know, right?
Yeah. See, Restream isn't all bad. Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Ready?
What are we doing? Hitting V?
On the first day of Christmas, what did your true love give to you?
Nothing.
On the first day, because we're going to do all 12 days, and I'm going to see if you all actually know.
Coochie Cutters is what it gives. I'm not from here, and I like that song, but I don't know what the true love all gave.
The day
I only know 5.
Yes, Dodo, that's exactly right.
I do know 5.
Gooch is, I think, is a rude word. Oh, gooch is a very rude word. Yeah, it means the taint.
Ooh.
Yep, that is the perineum, I guess you would say. It's that.
I thought it was perineum, but what do I know?
It's that area between the.
Yeah, I know. But is it pronounced perineum or perineum?
It's that landing strip between the front butt and the back butt. I think it's actually perineum.
Really?
I think that's how I've heard it. Yeah, that's how I've heard it from my friend who is a nurse. Yes,
well,
got it. A partridge in a pear tree. Hey.
Oh man, I just had this conversation with somebody.
And on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
2 somethings.
Yeah, two of something.
Again, not a thing where I'm from. So
letters. No.
This is all you, Chad. George and I have a written note. I don't know. Actually, is that a song in the UK? It might be. I have a written note in the form of my passport that says I do not need to know this song.
Well, it's got some weird crap in it, like a partridge in a pear tree, and I don't think
which is weird. Like, are we killing the partridge
to America at all
and eating it?
Yeah, we'd be like a raccoon in the bush. You know, it wouldn't be like a partridge in a pear tree.
For reals.
2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. You got it. On the third day of Christmas, my love gave to me
3 somethings. I know the song, I just don't know the lyrics.
And a partridge in a pear tree. My family goes through this like religion every Christmas, and I have like a house full of people. And when I say a house full of people, I mean like a massive full of house people.
A massive full of house people, yeah.
Yeah, and it is hilarious because by the 12th day, nobody knows what they're singing. And the only thing that we all pause for is, so my mom's got this shaky old voice and she goes, 5 golden rings. And it's really funny.
The only one I know.
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a membership to the Cajun Roots reseller family.
3 memberships. Make it 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On the 4th day.
I guess it is a song in the UK too. I just
4
out of this conversation.
4 what? I may be high and wired from chocolate. That is absolutely the goal. Hashtag goal.
Yeah. Seriously. I didn't eat dinner. I just realized.
Chocolate real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm not
sure.
Gonna say hi, but I'm not going to say I'm not.
I can't help with the answer to the song.
4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
4 cigarettes.
3 Percocets, 2.
I'm gonna rewrite it for Glamour. Cigarettes, a Savers coupon, 5 Coach bags, 4 calling birds. I'll Okay. Sounds good to me. What is it with the birds in this song, though? Like, why? Why all the birds? I don't get it. I don't understand. Alright, I listed two, y'all. I need to have Glamma get through her song, and I'm gonna be out of here. It's a school night. I should have done this tomorrow because I'm actually taking the last of my vacation days Thursday, Friday, and Monday. But my kid will also wake me up early in the morning, so it's not really not a school night. Ooh, somebody sent me an offer on Depop. Watch me accept and her not pay. That's probably what's gonna happen. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I figured that was probably gonna go on Depop. Yeah, 18, I'll take it. Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna pay for it? I don't know if you guys remember. Jesus, the kazoo. I'm so glad I have headphones in. Thank you, Glamma. Woman, could you not? I'm gonna mute you. You know I can do that, right? And she's muted. Now she has to hop back on the camera for me to unmute her. Them's the yard rules. Glamma, turn your camera back on. I'll unmute you. Show us what you're eating. Hey. She went away again. She's like, screw this. Screw this. I don't follow your rules. Where was I? It goes on forever too. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, can we wrap this up so I can go to bed?
Oh my god, I almost forgot the chocolate, y'all.
Bruh. As my child would say, bruh.
Bruh.
All right.
Calling birds. Oh, let's do a reseller version of this. Let's do a reseller version of the 12 Days of Christmas.
No.
Yep.
No, veto. I'm vetoing this right now. You can do this on your show when I'm not the hostess and trying to go to bed. Let's go up to four calling birds. We got that. And then all together now, 5
golden rings. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Let's see if I can go from 12. Ready?
Hold on. Explain to me why there's so many birds and then 5 golden rings. I don't get it.
Because they used to eat birds. And
but why the rings?
So they could eat them. I mean, collie birds, blackbirds, instead of calling birds as we know it today. Okay.
More birds.
Just that people eat food.
All right, Glamma, how about you just rattle off the rest of the song so I can go to bed? Because this was not going to be
right now.
I'm about to.
Oh, okay. Well, then we shall continue this. We're going to continue this on Sunday morning at brunch.
Part 2 of the freaking.
Yep. Or if Veronika decides to stay up on Friday night, we will also continue it then. I may be going out Friday night. I'm not sure.
Friday night, I'm supposed to. I make the rules. I will probably do a quick what sold, because it's going to be quick because I haven't sold much, and then probably list for a little bit after that. So if I do I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Too.
Got the in it.
5 roast beef sandwiches. Nice. Yeah, so Friday it's
like Arby's.
Either Friday or Saturday evening / night. I'm planning to do a live. I don't know when yet, just because I mean if I'm kid free Saturday and not Friday, I'll probably just move it to Saturday. But technically Friday is supposed to be my day. So we'll see. I'll announce it, I'll post it and all of that good stuff. I do plan on editing my, not fun box, the dresses box thread up video tomorrow-ish, and hopefully have that up by either tomorrow evening or Thursday. Because I'm trying not to put something out every single day for Listmas, but like every other day-ish. So that's why we're only on day 5. Because it's not Vlogmas, it's Listmas. Anyway. Glamma, you want to announce your brunch? Well, you already announced your brunch, but
I did, and we're probably going to do the 12 days of chocolate. I got Lindt chocolate all the way from Cologne. Nice.
Yes.
It's so good.
It is so freaking good. I'm so jealous. So I'm going to sign off and eat something. I'm going to make a sandwich or something because I didn't eat dinner. I don't have any Lindt chocolate though. I have Kinder chocolate. I have a whole advent calendar full. Anyway, okay, so Glamour, you got your brunch. Are you gonna be on anyone else's show? You're gonna do anything else? You're not selling anything. I mean, you're not
Not
selling
really,
on the
no, I'm not doing selling in December. I've just
smart.
Yeah, too much. It's too
Sounds
much.
good. Well, thank you for hopping on and keeping me awake
It's my pleasure. Mwah.
in
Thank
a
you for having
struggle
me.
and singing bird songs.
I
And thank you,
mean,
Ted. Yeah. I see your thingy is still open behind you.
yeah, the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we took all the Christmas stuff down now, and now he wants to wait until he wants to wait to close it until I've chosen what I'm going to decorate with this Christmas, and then put the rest of it back up there.
He's got a point there. So
He does.
annoyingly, but
Hair covers it well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love you all. Have a great rest of your night. We'll play the silly outro, and I will see you very soon in an unboxing video.
Oh, Patrick's already ready.
Patrick's ready. Bye. Yeah.
This is another song I wrote for AI to thank you for coming and wish you good night. Merry Listmas.